What's inside this shipping container? Why are police working so hard to get inside? Are there clues to a couple's disappearance or something much darker?
This is an episode of some TV show. It's just not supposed to happen here.
This is the mysterious disappearance of Kayla Brown and Charlie Carver. This story takes us to Anderson, South Carolina, a city with roughly 27,000 people in 2016. Anderson is known as the Electric City and is considered a manufacturing hub. 32-year-old Charlie Carver works at one of those manufacturing plants. His girlfriend, 30-year-old Kayla Brown, finds work as a housekeeper for a locally owned real estate company. Charlie is actively going through a divorce, but this doesn't stop the couple from taking the next step in their relationship. In the summer of 2016, the couple moves in together. Charlie is close with his mom, Joanne Shiflett. They talk on the phone pretty much daily, but she realizes that she hasn't heard from her son in a couple of days. So she asks the apartment manager to go check on the couple.
The manager says Brown and Carver lived here, and she said she knew something was wrong when he didn't pay rent. He said his mom called and asked if she'd seen them. So she went to their apartment and found their dogs.
And they walked it faithfully every day.
The manager also checks for their cars. Kayla's car is there, but Charlie's white 2002 Pontiac Grand Prix is missing. After 4 more days of dead silence, Kayla Brown and Charlie Carver are reported missing. When investigators look into the days leading up to Kayla and Charlie's disappearance, they learn Charlie didn't show up for work on September 1st and September 2nd. When Kayla and Charlie's cell phone records are analyzed, it appears that their last phone pings were on August 31st, and they were in the same location together, Woodruff, South Carolina, which is an hour away in neighboring Spartanburg County. But why Woodruff? What could possibly be there? A few weeks pass and no one hears from the couple. Then on September 21st, a friend of Charlie's receives a surprising private message on Facebook. It seems to be from Charlie, but something seems suspicious. She wouldn't be the only one confused by Charlie's Facebook activity. In October, he updates his status and it now says he eloped with Kayla on September 1st and that they are fine. Could Facebook be the key to finding Kayla and Charlie? Investigators dig into the couple's Facebook records. They find messages between Kayla and a man named Todd Kohlhepp. Kohlhepp is Kayla's boss at the real estate company. The messages say the couple was going to do some cleanup work on Kohlhepp's private property on August 31st, the same day the couple's cell phones went dead. Could Todd have leads on where the missing couple is? Investigators look up Todd's property. Remember Kayla and Charlie's phones last pinged in Woodruff? Turns out that's also where Todd's property is. But Woodruff only has 2 cell phone towers, which makes honing in on an exact location tough. Not to mention, Todd's property is nearly 100 acres. After gathering enough information from phone records and Facebook, investigators take their search warrant to Todd Kohlhepp's 100-acre private property, and the search for Kayla and Charlie begins on November 3rd. Officers are also sent to Todd's home residence in the neighboring town of Moore. There he's questioned.
Spartanburg County Sheriff's Office, they came out onto this property today to search for Brown.
Meanwhile, the Woodruff search makes huge local news. During the search, investigators hear loud noises coming from what looks like a shipping container on the sprawling property. As they get closer, the sounds become clearer, like a woman screaming from inside the locked container. Could it be Kayla? What they find inside is shocking.
What's your name, man?
Lauren.
Gotcha.
All right.
Just a girl.
Just a girl. How are you, honey?
This is bolt cutters.
This is our investigator. He's a paramedic.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're going to get you out of there, okay?
The Anderson County Sheriff's Office found her inside the container, chained up like a dog.
Kayla appears almost detached. This is understandable. For 2 months, Kayla went through a torturous hell. Kayla was traumatized. Her neck chained in one corner and her ankles chained in the other. She was forced to have sex against her will daily and told if she tried to escape, she would be killed.
My heart goes out to her, her family, her friends, everybody that knew her.
I think it's ridiculous, crazy. I'm surprised that she's still living. Thank God she is alive.
Todd Kohlhepp is arrested at his Moore home for kidnapping Kayla Brown. But where's Charlie? As detectives work to remove the chains from Kayla's ankles and neck, they continue questioning her, hoping she may know where Charlie is.
Do you know where your buddy is?
Charlie?
Yes.
He shot him.
He shot him?
Who did?
Douche.
Todd Kohlhepp shot Charlie Carver 3 times in the chest, wrapped him in a blue tarp, put him in the bucket of the tractor, locked me down here, and I never seen him again.
Lieutenant Kevin Bobo with the Spartanburg County Sheriff's Office tells us that the victim told them that she thinks the captor is actually a serial killer, and there's 4 other bodies on this property.
He says there's several bodies dead and buried out here.
I have to take all tips serious.
Now that Todd's in custody, crews continue to search his property. This gives us time to ask, who is Todd Kohlhepp?
He was placed on South Carolina's sex offender website in 2012 and is listed as a juvenile Tier 3 offender, which is the most severe category. He was also charged and convicted of kidnapping in Arizona back in 1987.
What was your impression of him?
Just a normal guy.
Nothing ever that would cause you to think anything like this would happen?
No.
Kohlhepp denies any involvement with Charlie's disappearance, but the Woodruff search yields more clues. Remember Charlie's missing car from the apartment complex?
We did find a vehicle that we think is the missing gentleman from Anderson City, Mr. Carver.
Yep. Charlie's white Pontiac is on Kohlhepp's property. The car is found covered in brown spray paint and hidden in brush. But where is Charlie? Investigators are back on Kohlhepp's property the next day, continuing the search for Charlie.
We're not done here. We're not going to be done here until we, like I said earlier, are 100% sure that we don't have any more evidence to go over.
A body is found on the same property where investigators rescued a woman missing for 2 months, chained in a storage container.
You heard that right. Investigators find a dead body on Todd Kohlhepp's property. While searching in the brush, they found a body buried in a shallow grave.
We got a human being that's obviously been killed, so my heart breaks for the families of whomever this person belongs to, because you know it's bad that you have a missing person or somebody that's gone missing. You have no idea why. And now this.
But who did they find? Is it Charlie or is it someone else?
Chuck Wright says investigators will keep searching Kohlhepp's nearly 100-acre property. They're not even halfway done.
I would say 30%, 40%, but we're going to go back over that because we have some equipment here now that will help us in our investigation.
The next day, we learn whose dead body was found on Kohlhepp's property.
It's been confirmed the remains are those of her boyfriend, Charlie Carver. The coroner says Carver died of multiple gunshot wounds.
Charlie's with God. Yeah, I only survived because I knew he'd want me to. I was strong for him.
This missing persons case takes a huge turn when Todd Kohlhepp tells detectives he wants to talk. But with Kayla rescued and Charlie's body found, what more could there possibly be to say?
It appears that there's other areas that's been dug on the property. I believe there's going to be a murder warrant at least. Other indication there may be more than one body.
Sheriff Chuck Wright tells us it appears we have a real-life serial killer here in Spartanburg County.
Interrogation footage gives us some details, but leaves us with even more questions.
You know, I tried to not do some of these things. I tried to help 2 people who were they weren't homeless, 2 people that were working beside the road. I tried to give them a job.
That's Todd Kohlhepp, and although it sounds like he might be talking about Kayla and Charlie, he's not.
According to the coroner, the 2 were buried for at least 11 months. The female victim, Megan McGraw-Coxey, was 25 years old, and the coroner says she was shot in the head. Her husband, Johnny Joe Coxey, was shot in the torso. The coroner says the 2 were buried not in a shallow grave, but not to the legal burial depth of 6 feet.
Todd Kohlhepp admits to shooting a husband and wife who went missing in December of 2015. He claims he shot Johnny for attempting to rob him, and Megan because she, and I quote, upset him. That brings the total to 3 dead bodies found on the property. But on November 6th, just 3 days after Kayla's rescue, Sheriff Chuck Wright holds another press conference. And it has nothing to do with Kayla and Charlie or Megan and Johnny.
We found out today, not a week ago, not a month ago, we found out today what I'm about to tell you. Back in 2003 on Paris Bridge Road, there were 4 members of the Spartanburg County Society brutally murdered. It's called the Superbike case.
That gasp you heard? That's because the Superbike murders had baffled law enforcement in the area for 13 years. It was one of the most infamous cold cases in all of South Carolina, a quadruple homicide that took place at a motorcycle dealership.
Scott Ponder was killed. Beverly Guy was killed. Mr. Brian Lucas was killed. And Chris Sherbert was killed.
Employees at Superbike Motorsports shot and killed by Kohlhepp, who told investigators he felt like he was bullied for his lack of experience on a bike he purchased there.
So you pulled out the Beretta, and what happened? Shot the county twice.
I'm happy to report to you because my God answers prayers. We signed 4 warrants on Todd Kellett today with a confession that he did this crime.
Praise God.
That's right. Praise the Lord.
Kohlhepp joins a small, sick group of people who are both serial killers and mass murderers. Kayla Brown would bravely face the man that kidnapped and assaulted her one last time in court.
If it wasn't for everyone out there, I don't think I would be here today. I want to thank my team that's here for me now, my family, all my friends, my Dan and my Lindsay.
Todd Kohlhepp was sentenced to 7 consecutive prison terms, plus an additional 60 years after admitting to killing 7 people and sexually assaulting Kayla Brown. A plea bargain spared him from capital punishment. This case really highlights great detective work. Had they not followed every lead and dug into phone records and Facebook records, taking every tip as seriously as they did, so many families would be without justice today. And thanks to them, Todd Kohlhepp will never hurt an innocent person again. But he has claimed that these weren't his only victims, though his claims have never been confirmed. Do you believe him? Are there other victims out there? Let me know in the comments.